Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. Today we're going to talk about Vite. This is some tool I've always want to try, but have never had the chance because we're using Webpack. Uh, it's legacy. We have been using it for quite some time. It's very hard to transit to a new tool. Okay, before I begin, I must say, JSer is not an expert in everything. I'm still learning. I got some bad comments recently, so he's not an expert. He's still learning. He might make mistake. His videos are not very information dense. It's not compact. If you cannot tolerate, you can leave any time. So this is just a warning. I'm just trying things out. Okay, Vite. What the problem is to try to solve. Two problems: slow start. If you're using Webpack, the old version of Webpack, it follows this mental model of first get everything ready, every module, transpiled, bundle them together and serve them, and then we can start. So it's slow because it's not lazy. It will try to figure everything out. But Vite and also some other tools took a different approach, which basically means we need to be lazy. If you request some page, we only needed to serve that page, right? So rather than figuring everything out, we just serve the minimum working subtree of the dependency subgraph, and then get it served. Why this is impossible is that it's used the ESM based, the native modules, so we can import them on the fly. If we do not use this technique, we need to figure out everything in the dependency graph, right? Because we don't know. We cannot we cannot uh, we cannot easily do the dynamic import. Cool. I mean, in the module level, not meaning that we cannot do dynamic. That's code level. Uh, but the syntax level, the import syntax cannot be easily uh, understood if we're using the old one. We need to figure out the dependency graph. This is slow because we're doing too much, and also it's slow in the update. To solve this, there's a concept called hot module replacement, which is HMR. I think everyone is using right now. It's pretty cool. And Vite tried to also do that using that because it's based on the new architecture. It should be easier, and also it should be more performant. Cool. This is the two problems Vite tried to solve, and let's give it a shot. How to start? First, then run this command. Yeah, let's run it. Start document. C. Where is it? CD documents. JSer. Okay, let's do it here. Project. Ooh. Return to some. We should use the React actually. We stop it. Use React TS, TypeScript. Yeah, and then we sit into Vite project, install, and then run dev, I guess. Yeah. Run dev. Pretty fast, right? Because nothing easier right now, I guess, under the hood. After we access them, it will be built on the fly. Okay. Yeah, this is the app, and then there's a counter. Pretty cool. Let's open the source code. Vite project here. This is a very basic skeleton. This index HTML is the entry, and because we're using the native ESM module, we type module here so that we can use the native import syntax. This is the entry called to the main TSX. Obviously, if we just serve in TXX file, it should not be understood. We need to transpile the TSX into the JavaScript files, which is the main here, and also it's use the React 18. This is the React 18. React 18 version, and it is wrapped into a strict mode. This will help force some checks, like double rendering, I think, for the hook stuff, to make sure everything is alright. And also it has native support. It's already built-in support for the static assets like the CSS. We can see the CSS here, and its import. If we in Webpack, we need to write some loaders, right? Use some loaders. This is not CSS module. We need to use raw class name that like this. SVG is the same logo. Yeah, it's as the URL. Interesting. Let's see what's in the. Let's change something to see the effect of hot module replacement. Okay, let's change hello Vite SS. Pretty cool. Yeah, awesome. I think it's pretty awesome. It's very awesome, I would say. I just run a command and I have a working template and basically the minimum things I want for React. Like we have the TypeScript support, we have the HTML, and also we have the support for static resources other than the JavaScript. And yeah, everything is awesome. And let's open the console to see what is served. So this is the main TSX. We can see that the payload, it actually used the native import syntax here. So that's why it will in turn request for the app because it's imported. Let's view it in a better window. And I think it's somewhere network. All right. Can I view it better? Oh, I'm sorry. A waterfall is here. So the first one is main tx, and then it request for. Okay, yeah, this is the React, and then it will request for the app here. The initiator, this is index, is the client. This is for dev server. This is main tx, and then React, because it's in the dependency of main, so you can see the initiator is main txx, all is main txx requesting to app, and in turn app will import the logo and app css. Awesome. So that's how Vite work. Basically, let's see there if there are some important aspects from the homepage. Started. Okay, overview. Features. Hot module, TypeScript, JSX, pretty cool. CSS, import. Nice. And yeah, import a static asset will return the URL. If you want the URL, yeah, we pass the URL in the query parameter. If you want to raw string like data URI, pass raw here. Load worker JSON plus. Interesting. Static asset, we've covered it. Building for production, we built it. Nothing fancy. Choose rollup, so we need to get familiar with rollup if we want some advanced setting. Chunking, rebuilds, multi-page. Multi-page is interesting. So if you want, index HTML is the entry. If you want to have another route, create another folder and put in an index there. Interesting. And then in the configuration, we put like multiple input here, just like the entry point for the Webpack. Library mode, deploying static site. Static, right? You can put it in anything, hosting static assets. Server-side rendering, it's experimental. I won't cover it today. Maybe in another upcoming video. Backend integration. And you've configured entry and enable build manifest. What is this? Okay, this is kind of I don't know what it is for. Backend integration. Oh, okay. So the build manifest is just the output. It's output the dependency graph, right? This means what the output is. This file is built into this one. I see. So, yeah, just like Webpack, I think Webpack also outputs the manifest, and we can do fancy things about it. Yeah, nothing. Interesting comparison. Yeah, that's it. So basically, I think it's pretty developer friendly. It's very easy to use, and it also takes some opinions about those modules, like loaders, like for the CSS. I think they are using post CSS, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it will automatically handle the post CSS configuration. So they're taking some opinions about how we handle those non-JavaScript modules. CSS module, it happens to be the ones I use, so it's pretty fine. I don't use the preprocessors. Okay. So it's like something out of the box, as I said, and it makes the life of our as a developer easy. I like it, to be honest. I'll start using it from nowadays. And just I'm not sure I will meet some problems. Maybe if we're building something very advanced. Yeah. Cool. That's it. I don't know if this helps, but I suggest you try it out yourself. And yeah, I love this. See you next time. Bye bye.